What's up, everybody? Micah, and today we're going to learn a real pretty version of Ripple. It's what I call a pseudo finger style of the song. And I'm going to break it down for you so it's real easy. An advanced beginner who knows all the basic chords can end up playing the song if she practices enough. Alright? I'm sure you know the G chord, I'm sure you know the C chord, I'm sure you know the D chord. You pretty much got the song down. I'm going to break it down for you in 4 parts. It's going to sound something like this. Okay, 4 parts. There is some repetition, so you got to follow along with me. The first part is the easiest. A string 2nd fret and A string 3rd fret. Open D, G. Now notice my middle finger is not hitting the A string. I mute the A string with my G. It's just a personal preference. If you wanted to do the full G chord, you can. But I just find this prettier for whatever reason, I don't know. So anyway, part 1. A string 2nd fret, A string 3rd fret, open D, strum your G chord. Now it's real easy to do, but I still want you to do it 20 times. You can pause the video right now, or at least after I say this. And not only do I want you to do it 20 times, I want you to put some real emotion into it. In each strike of the string, I want you to be happy with it, and I want you to make it your own. You can do some tremolo. That's a bit exaggerated, but you know, I'm trying to do a lesson here. You know what I'm getting at. So do this 20 times. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. You can, just make it as what you think is the prettiest that you can do. Okay, pause the video right here, do it 20 times, and then come back to me for part 2. Okay, so after part 1, your G chord is still ringing. So you can hit the G string twice, B string once, and then with your middle finger, hit the 2nd fret G string, hit G open again, and then go into C, but hammer on with your middle finger for the C. It's just, we're doing this kind of the finger style, so this is going to match the vocal. You don't just, it'll sound a lot better than just hitting the C if you go like this. Okay? Part 2. That's all there is to it. G string twice, B string once, 2nd fret G string once, G open, C chord, hammer on middle finger. Here's from the top. Okay? Do that 20 times plus the part 1. Do it from the top 20 times right now. You can pause it. It's at about 4:35. Okay, now we're ready for part 3, which is just slightly trickier, but on the bright side, it's all C, and you're only going to move your middle finger, okay? So with your C shape, open D, 2nd fret, D, G, which should already ring open with your C chord. Move your middle finger down, hit the 2nd fret on and off, and then back to the D string, D open, D 2nd fret, G open, G chord. That's part 3. Here's from the top. Okay, now we're going to start to repeat. We go back to part 1. Part 2 repeats again. Now here comes part 4. Open G, 2nd fret G, G chord, G chord again, except B string, hammer on with your index finger on the 1st fret. And that hammer on introduces the D chord. Then go back to C with the hammer on. Drop your, do the same thing, except hammer on the G string, G chord. Okay, here's from the top, part 1. Part 2. Part 3. Part 1. Part 2. Part 3, part 4. G string, open, G string, 2nd fret, G chord with the hammer on B string, 1st fret. That introduces the D. Go back to your C. Hammer on. Move that middle finger down to the G string. Hammer on again. G chord. That's the main verse. And once you get that down, you can start to add a little bits and pieces to it. You can't go wrong with that fingering, and you can just add some arpeggiation. That's just in the chord. You just go down on the strings however you want. Here's what I mean. See, I'm just arpeggiating that C chord. I could do it for 5 minutes if I wanted to. However you want to do it. You can just do it kind of dry, like I went through step by step. Do that, and then start adding your own little whatever you think is pretty. See, just arpeggiate a little bit. You don't have to, but I like it. That's why we do things 20, 50, 100 times. And now you know the main verse of Ripple. You can sing along to it, and if you're not that great of a singer, this is going to help you because you're going to hit those notes. If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp on strum, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. You can do whatever speed you want. The thoughts are broken. Arpeggiate. Perhaps it better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Alright, you got 75% of the song right there. And then you got to go into the chorus. And this is how I do it. Just E string, G, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, A minor with just a little bit of a hammer on, D, add my pinky to get ready for the G chord, C, with that hammer on, A, D, again, G, walk down, A minor, D add pinky, G, C with a hammer on, A, D, then you go back to your verse. Must follow, for you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? I might have messed up the lyrics. I haven't done this song from the top in quite a while, so anyway, practice it, put your emotion into it, slow it down, speed it up, arpeggiate, whatever you want to do, just make it your own and make it pretty. And I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Be sure to like it and subscribe it. I'm just starting out doing this, and I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm getting some good positive feedback, so you could help me out a lot if you were to just simply do that. Like and subscribe, and also send me some suggestions for some other Dead or some other folk songs, and I'll see you around.